and an appearance from
Do the same thing to you, so why not do it to them? Why show them compassion when they ain't gonna show your folks no compassion?
Naquan Lawler and Damien McDaniel, the suspect charged in the 5 Points South mass shooting.
For what? They ain't gonna spare me. Yeah, wait. When if they son end up dead and they come to court, they ain't gonna spare me in the courtroom. Hey, I know it.
Dating back to 2019 when he was only 17 years old, McDaniel has been charged with shooting 44 people. While a 2021 attempted murder was dismissed, the convicted triggerman is now accused of 11 people in just 68 days.
I was shocked to know that he had killed that many people and wounded that many people. It's like he's a menace to society, and I'm like, this person really doesn't deserve to live. He doesn't value life at all.
For this new generation, one body ain't enough, right? This new generation kill everything, right? They kill everything. They got 100 bodies in one song. You listen to, you know, these new songers, the songs these motherfuckers be coming out with, they be like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Attention span is long gone. But in that 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you're going to hear this younger generation kill everything in a song, right? They're going to have 100 bodies. Nowadays, I guess the thing to do is to be a serial killer, right? That's what we doing today. We listen to serial killer music, right? We listen to songs that talk about murder, death, kill over and over and over and over. And we internalizing that, right? And we out here murdering and we killing, right? That's the thing to be for a young cat in this generation. I seen this yesterday, that this young cat right here out of Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama to be exact. This motherfucker got 14 bodies. 14 bodies in a 14-month time span. If you think about it, it's like he was killing one person a month, but he wasn't just killing one person a month. Has charges now filed on him for 2 mass shootings, where one was like 4 dead and then another one where there was like 3 dead. And we're going to get all into that in the video and all that. But before we get into that, you know, I just wanted to be like, you know, to the younger generation that's out there, you know, that really think that you got to continuously kill, like, Killing ain't something you got to keep doing. You know, I done came up in an environment where shit was tough and all that good shit, right? But like to constantly kill, to have no empathy at all, you need to have yourself checked. If you ain't got no empathy for taking a soul from this earth right there, you need to get something right with your heart, whether it's praying to God, finding out about God, doing something. Y'all need to get back in touch with your soul right there, because you is disconnected from your source right there, because to be killing and taking somebody away from their family, to be traumatizing people in the senses right here, and then, you know what I mean, think that you can just continuously just keep going on living life. And, you know, like shit. In my younger years, I probably never looked at this shit like this, but now when I look at this shit right here, you know what I mean, like, you know, this shit is senseless though, right? It's senseless. Like literally you hear the saying senseless, right? He has no motherfucking sense, right? You know, common sense surely ain't so common, but no sense. This right here is senseless. But let's peep out the video real quick.
In a YouTube documentary earlier this year, Damien McDaniel was pretty outspoken about the motive behind some of Birmingham's gun violence.
Do the same thing to you, so why not do it to them? Why show them compassion when they ain't gonna show your folks no compassion?
Now the Fairfield man stands accused of 11 people and shooting 30 others this summer. Starting July 13th on 37th Street North, McDaniel and one other man are accused of opening fire on a birthday party at the Trendsetters venue. 4 and more injured. Exactly 1 month later, investigators believe McDaniel and the same co-defendant gunned down 61-year-old Charlie Moore in his Vice Hills apartment. Fast forward 5 weeks, and police accuse McDaniel of shooting Dion Trinette Brown outside the 604 Lounge on 9th Street North. Then within just 48 hours, hundreds of rounds were fired in the heart of the 5 Points South Entertainment District. McDaniel stands charged with 4 more people and injuring 17 others in a mass shooting which made national headlines. Finally, the very next day, McDaniel and 3 other men are accused of shooting Jamarcus McIntyre to in a robbery. While police are not releasing a motive in these cases, the prospect McDaniel was a hired
deadly streak of crimes he's accused of started July 13th. It was at a venue ABC 3340 later discovered was unlicensed. 4 people were killed, 10 others were injured at that birthday party event. According to police, McDaniel didn't act alone in this deadly mass shooting. 27-year-old Hatarius Woods was also indicted in this case.
Birmingham is most definitely a safer place with these individuals behind bars.
McDaniel was also indicted for capital again and burglary for an incident that happened a month later. Woods is also charged in that case. It involved a stolen vehicle, a man apartment, officers firing shots at the suspect, and a chase.
Very chaotic scene.
McDaniel is also accused of 35-year-old woman. Police didn't believe she was the intended target when she was shot inside 604 bar on September 19th.
We are very deeply saddened by what happened.
A few days later, 100 shots rang out on a Saturday night in 5 Points South, a popular nightlife spot.
It's probably about 5 or 6 that went out on the stretcher that I saw. I'm sure it was probably more.
4 people were killed. 17 others were injured.
I had to get out of there, so I was hopping on one leg.
Less than 24 hours later, dozens of rounds went off in Eastlake, killing a man and injuring 2 others. McDaniel has already had his first court appearance for that. 4 others were also charged in connection to that incident. As for the motive behind all these deadly shootings McDaniel is accused of, police aren't laying that out on the table yet.
Now, 14 bodies, that man totally randomly is killing people. When I hear that shit, I'm like, this dude he walk in randomly killing the fire department people, and then he shoot a couple girls, mass shooting, and then shoot another girl in the club, though. Like, this motherfucker right here, like, something is like totally wrong with this motherfucker completely. You know, I use him as an example because, you know, there's many more motherfuckers out there probably like this that ain't been caught, though. Real shit, though. You know, they say in Chicago, right, everybody, all the young motherfuckers, they idolize King Von, right? They idolize Lil Durk. They idolize these drill rappers out of Chicago, right? They think these is the who's, right? But lo and behold, these motherfuckers is all serial killers, though. Got fucking 10, 11, 12. They really out there killing their people, though, right? And we can sit here and argue all day on this motherfucking internet platform about why they doing it. There could be bloodshed, shit could go hella deep. But at the end of the day, you're still killing somebody, though, right? Like, how do you not have the soul inside yourself to feel that? And, you know, I think probably, you know, when I was young in the mind, right, I would look at feelings as weak, right? I'd look at, like, you know, I used to be on some, you know what I mean? But back when I was younger, we just used to be having shootouts and shit like that, you know. And now if a motherfucker get plugged during the shootout and you trying to do, you know, we wasn't out there always looking for trouble, though. You know what I mean? Like, we was motherfucking, we was trying to enjoy life. We was trying to, you know, do the things that young men do, right? Young boys, you know what I mean? Teenagers do, right? But nowadays, the thing is, really go out there and just kill, though. That's the thing. And I wonder sometimes, because I want to be like, you know, a lot of these young motherfuckers is desensitized because they hear it in the music, and then they be playing the video games. And I play video games. I came up playing video games, but I didn't have no Grand Theft Autos until I was like, you know, like old. I can only imagine a kid in today's world where you just wake up every motherfucking day, turn on your PlayStation, and you kill for 5, 6, 7 hours a day on your motherfucking, and you've been doing that for how many years, all right? How many years have you woke up and played a video game where the intention of it is just splatter? You know what I mean? You blowing motherfuckers' heads off, limbs off. You know, if a motherfucker try to tell me you ain't being desensitized by that, then I'd be like, man, it's like it'd be like spitting in the wind. There would be no point to do it. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't nothing to come from it. Like, if you can't figure that out. And then the music, right? The music is talking about murder. You cannot be dumb enough to think that the shit you play repetitiously isn't motherfucking affecting your being. You know what I mean? If your body and your person is on a vibration, how the fuck does that not fuck with you or conflict with your spirit and your vibration that you putting out into this world right here? Somebody tell me that right there, because the music is luring. It lures you in, right? The beat be hard, the track be hard, but what are you feeding yourself by listening to certain shit, though? You know what I mean? And don't think that I'm on some super hella weak shit, because I mean, I raised on all the original gangster shit. I done came about the dirt too. You feel me? But I'm at a point in my life, a point in my evolution where, like, I see that shit for what it is, and I understand, and it's crazy because now, you know, the effects of that shit produce a motherfucker like this that randomly kills 14 motherfuckers. And it's crazy though, he got away with that for 14 months. All 14 mass shootings, motherfucking firefighters. He was able, nobody recognized him, none of this shit. This motherfucker got away with it. I'm not sure how he got caught. Like I said, I just seen this shit and I wanted to make a little rant about this shit. And what better place to do it than YouTube, right? But, you know, the effects of that shit though, right? The effects of the world at large, this is normal for a lot of young motherfuckers though, right? They serial killers, that's their intent. If they haven't done it already, they just waiting to do it anyway. And if they get caught, they get caught. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about their life. They surely don't give a fuck about somebody else's life. So, I mean, shit, most motherfuckers get sorry, right? They get sorry when they get arrested. When it smacks their ass in the motherfucking head that you ain't getting out, But at the end of the day, you know, once again, I was somebody's taxpayer burden for quite a while, right? I was 11 and a half years in that box in taxpayer, but I don't never put myself in a category where I'm a statistic. You feel me? That right there, that was a for sure learning experience for me. I didn't need to go to prison 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 times to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? And it make me really look at motherfuckers nowadays, and myself included, that come from these walks of life and motherfucking, you know what I mean, really are caught up in that ignorance, like some real true dumbest of the motherfucking dumb though. Like, motherfucking, the world has all these opportunities and we all been blessed with potential, right? God has instilled in us, all of us, I don't care who you are, your own unique gift, because we all got one fingerprint, right? Nobody is the same. You got a gift, I got a gift, everybody's got a gift, but who is using their gifts? Who is really pursuing the dreams and aspirations? Motherfuckers and threw that shit away to be claim a motherfucking street or claim a neighborhood or die for a cause that surely is working against you at all motherfucking times. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to get the gang aspect. You know, I'll be breathing on that type of shit on this channel. But for me, it's crazy to see these young motherfuckers, and that's what it is. The new thing is serial killer, right? That's what we serial killing. You know what I mean? I just hope all you young motherfuckers, all you old motherfuckers, all y'all that just ain't on my vibration, just give me my distance. Give me my distance. Let me stay in my little bubble. As long as the Lord provides and I'm healthy and I'm able to keep my bubble, because I don't want y'all motherfuckers out there be on some straight, dumb, motherfucking crash out, idiotic bullshit. But that's just my little rant though. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let me know what y'all think down below. Hit the like button if you've made it this far in the video, and you know, sub up if you want to see what's next up. I'm out.
Moment that hit when a judge told him that he would not be seeing freedom anytime soon.
Court may impose a hold without bond. Court finds sufficient allegations to support the charges. Considering the relevant facts of the charges, he is ordered held without bond.
This moment is tough to watch, but it was something that Zaquavius Dawkins' family says they needed to be here for. Simpson accused of killing Dawkins Sunday night along Chester Street. Simpson also accused with attempted first-degree murder involving another victim. Dawkins' family says he was going to get medical supplies for his mother when he was killed. After Wednesday's court appearance, things were still raw for Dawkins' family.
It's affected everybody, even the neighborhood that he lives in. It affected everybody.
Her grandson overcoming health issues as a baby and eventually playing football at Ashbrook High School. In recent days, and even after court Wednesday, Dawkins' family could not help but tell us how kind he was.
He was sweet. He was kind. He would do anything for anybody.
Which has made this all the more tough. But there's a realization here from Dawkins' family that justice must come, even for a suspect that's so young.
He is really young, and he